Whoop, whoop. Morning. It's morning here. All right. There's so many choices some days, you know, that I'm just like, I don't know what I really, really want. I'm thinking today, so if you don't have one of these, I would suggest going to get one, because otherwise you can't do this workout. It's just a band, a loop band, like that. Okay, it's just one ring. So we're going to use this a little bit to help our butts get a workout. From Decathlon, pretty cheap. Order online if you don't have a store near you, but you're doing this with it, okay? Look, I've got a ball in me, I've got a weight back there. I think I'm gonna get that ball out the way. So, welcome to the crazy lady with her crazy trousers on today. What can I say? Lie down, find your neutral. Please, if this is your first time experiencing a class as I teach, you're gonna go back to revisit what a neutral is. Otherwise, you're not gonna have a clue what I'm talking about. So, we have that band around our feet to begin, which means you're going to move your legs wide-ish on your mat so you feel that your knees want to collapse in, but you've got to keep the knees pushing out against the band. That's how it kind of works. We just hold that, make sure again pubic bone is a little bit tipped down, possibly, that's what my body tends to do, and just settle into the mat. Just notice how that band pull feels. If it's uncomfortable, as in it's really an effort and things are tense, you can move your feet away from you or move your feet towards you. Okay, you want to just play with where that's at. Okay, that's my sweet spot. So that's where I'm going to start to load into my belly a little bit. Keep the push. My legs so want to pull in. Scoop the belly in and bridge up, keeping the push out of the feet there, and then bridge back down. Now my feet right now are parallel, which means they're pointing straight down the mat. So you're going to keep that. And then take it on down. So notice what that band wants to do, or the feeling that what your legs want to do, okay? Mine really just want to collapse in like that. It's more of an effort for me to keep my feet pushed out. So this first set here is a rolling bridge, which means your spine. So we're going to change that a little bit. What I want you to do is do a slight tuck of your tail. Push into the feet, push into the band, and now in one piece, pick up, go down, pick up, go down. So this is a lift. My spine is not rolling this time. As I say, this is more of a glute workout. So as soon as you get that tuck of your tail under, push into the feet, push into the band, something different will change. You will feel, your butt will feel it, but I'm not clenching my cheeks to lift. Okay, I'm just pulling my pelvis under and things work when I do that. So I'm a bit of a teacher that goes through the bones rather than squeezing muscles, unless you have any injuries, in which case we would train you differently. So holding up, okay, these hip bones are going to stay still. You pick up your feet, look. Oh, should I move back a wee bit? Pick up your feet, push your feet out, turn your feet in. Now your hips, knees are going to respond to that. So the hips and pelvis wants to stay still. The knees come together, the knees go apart, okay? And you'll feel it's like you're rolling on your heel, basically, which is what you're doing, okay? What that does, it's not about you, but my butt is getting a much bigger workout right now. So I'm going to do one more and then find parallel. Put the left foot down. Turn the right one only out. Again, notice your pelvis might want to rock with it. Keep it steady, which is why the hands are useful. You could put your elbows on the floor. Now you'll see I turn my head to the camera. It tells you that I'm actually resting on my shoulders, not on my neck. If I was on my neck, there is no way I would be turning my head. Okay, so just please bear that in mind. Right foot goes down, the left foot spirals in and out. Okay, so now the left foot. So the right one is holding you, the left one is turning. And notice whether one side goes, so easy, what's the problem? Or one side goes, wah! It's just asymmetries in the body, which means you want to pay attention to your daily habits, how you're standing, how you're sitting, cross-legged, and that's what creates these imbalances, not the exercises. Last one, and then we're bridging back down. Ooh, that butt should be nicely on. Zip yourself up and in, pull against the band, pick up the legs, and you're going to bring the band, look, at your ankles instead. Okay, so the feet get a break. At the ankles, again, push out into it. So you're going to stay up in tabletop, Push the band, the legs open, and bring it back in. So now we're going to start to get into the abdominals. Again, my hands are out the way so you can see. You are welcome to take yours up too. When I've pushed against the band, tap to the floor, come back in, release. Pull the band, tap, in, release. Now it's on the tap that this part of you needs to work a little bit harder. Okay? That's where the effort goes. Now if you want to work harder still, push against the band, stretch the legs out and bring them back in, release. Stretch the band. Now the lower the legs go, the more challenging it is through the abdominals. So if you put your hands on your belly, you'll notice if your belly goes and bulges up, which is not what you want, okay? Unless you want your belly to look bulged out, I would suggest only lowering the legs as far as you're keeping the stomach, that feeling of pulling flat. Last one coming up. Again, no tension in the head. If you're getting tension in the head, don't go so far. Take it down. How did that feel? All right, so from there, we're going to pick one leg up, then the other, so the band can come. Let's have a big garter. Yay? So it feels different depending on where the band is. That's why we play with it. So we pick one leg up and down. So because, depending on how strong the band is, I have to take my legs wider, okay, to get this pull against the band. Hands are going to come behind your head. Okay, so you'll always see, I tend to have my elbows closer than most people. They tend to open out because I find this opens my ribs. If I pull my elbows in a little bit, I can pull my shoulder blade around, I get a better connection into my sit-up. Okay, so now one leg up, other leg up, you come up. Stretch the left leg out. Again, it's going to go open to the side. Twist your body to the up knee, center. Stretch the leg, twist. So it's pulling on that band. This leg has to work to pull the band in. The other leg is pushing down into the band. So there's an element of support as well as an element of effort. Okay, remember when you're twisting, keep the lift. So please, if I've gone too fast for anybody watching, and especially if you're new to training, just go back to some of the other videos that I have. I should really put them in a better order, shouldn't I, for you guys, so you know what level some of it is. Last one, my inner thighs are also working with this, I tell you now. So from there, keep the pull of the band. Let's keep the elbows out and down. Okay, take both legs towards one side. So my left leg is down, but my right leg is up. I'm going to pulse that right leg down and open, but my chest is staying towards the ceiling. The right hip reach is long. Wah! And again, it's like your clam, but I've got this, I decided to do a weird little twist with the clam. All right, so the bottom leg is pushing against the band, which means that this leg also has to work. Don't let the band bully you and pull you in. You control the release, which is why you might find your inner thighs working. Like from there, keep pulling that right leg. The left leg will want to come up. I have to move, excuse me. Right leg goes down and the left leg opens. So all that twisting stuff we often do with just the pelvis going side to side comes in kind of useful here because that's exactly what you did. If your bottom leg can't touch the floor without turning your chest, okay, let your chest turn a little bit, okay? It just depends on what rotation you have through your body, and it's all good. It's just so much of the work that I do is giving you the awareness, I hope. That's my goal, that you gain the awareness of what is happening for your own body. One more time. Oh, legs come back up to center, hands reach the band. Taking it off. Okay, but this time we're going to go band around the left foot only. Okay, so it's just higher than the ball of the foot. Right hand is going to hold it. My right leg goes out straight. Now the band is going to help me. You can put your left hand here or behind your head. So I do always ask you to try both or all of the options that I give you, and you'll see what works for you. So hold strong with the right hand, lift, pull the right elbow out to the side and twist your body towards the knee and go back down. So you've got some shoulder work going on here. So it's an up and a twist down. So your right leg also wants to stay active. So this is, this hand can be here and it can push me up a little bit more. So don't let the right leg just go floppy dop. Okay, my right heel is reaching out. lift and turn. So rotation around, belly button up, belly button below, zipping and staying in. Again, one more, and then we'll hold, 2 hands will hold that band, and we'll just pull that leg into a really nice stretch. Make sure your hip moves away from you as you pull the band in. And the more you push the heel to the ceiling, the more that this gets a big ass stretch. So to change, I got shaky legs. Right leg goes up, left leg goes down and long, left hand is holding, remember, right hand either to the side or behind your head. Strong left leg. As you twist, you pull that elbow out to the side and then back down again. So please, maybe this side is a little bit different, that you'll need to change the elbow, and that right elbow either needs to be down on the floor or up in the air. Okay, keep reaching. So whichever leg is in the air, that waistline sometimes shortens. So you want to push the right hip away from you, which is really and truly what helps you to get a bigger stretch. So what I tend to do as well is, as my old triathlon coach used to say, get the biggest bang for your buck. So by combining moves, it often gives you a more efficient workout. You can isolate, absolutely, but then every now and again, bring it all together. One more. So isolation has its place, yes? So if you wanted to bodybuild, they tend to isolate. So let's hold both hands and just take that stretch. If you're looking just for an efficient movement session, I would combine lots of things together, personally. Get way more into the exercise routine, and it doesn't take so long. It's great. 2 legs coming up. Okay, so I'm going to hold with 2 hands. I'm going to turn my palms under, because then I actually can use my biceps a little bit more to hold. Arms stay still, 2 legs push away. 2 legs come up. Now what you'll notice here is the band is going to help you come up. Yes, the band's on stretch. Push into it through the heels. The band goes, oh, she's coming up. So you want to push away. So this is mimicking kind of like a reformer in Pilates, or it's using a band to lower your legs. I'm going to do one more time, and then on this next one, as my legs go away, my head comes up. Use the band. Can you balance? Ta-da! Push the legs down. Lift up. Weren't expecting that, no? Down and up. So now I've got a much stronger work in my abdominals to not rock my body. 2 towels under your bottom is often useful here. Strong work through the chest. Keep the chest open. I'm just staring straight forward. Push the band away. Both feet down. Use the band. I'm sorry, I lose my feet. So my feet are pulled back. Pull the band in towards you and just pull it in and lift your chest. And then stretch your arms and roll back. Pull in and lift. Stretch and roll back. One more time. And now reach forward, take the band off your feet. Again, please sit with your feet together. So it's a long diamond leg. It's up to you whether or not you have a short or a long diamond. I got a long one because it's more comfortable for me to sit. If you need to sit on a towel or something, then you sit on a pillow because it helps you a wee bit here. Pull the arms bent here, and we're just going to go sideways. So see my palms are out. Push, push down, circle round, come over, and the arms are going to do their best to come behind you there. So my butt's staying still. My head can turn, so my head goes down, my head goes to the side, my eyes go up. So it's a beautiful way to open up the shoulders and just get a little bit more mobility in the upper body. Let's flip and go the other way. And you get a side stretch. So whenever I'm doing these videos, I'm going, have I rounded the back? Have I arched the back? Have I twisted my spine? Have I side bended? So this is my side bending. And also, have I done some hip movement? So it really is, for me, such a spinal focus. And then I bring the rest of the body into it. So let's stay up, pull behind, straight up. Now obviously you could do this standing. I'm just choosing seated because it's where we were. Oh, and that's such a great stretch. Eyes up, eyes down, can include a bit of a neck feeling in it too. Great opening through the chest. I'm going to do one more. Now, let the band go, roll your shoulders. This I'm so hoping feels a lot more open for you. As always, please come around, tuck your head under, tuck your toes, walk, hands in, roll yourself up. Again, just notice how you feel in your standing body, because you always want to know that what you're doing is effective for you. And for me, as soon as I come back up, if I feel like I can stand more upright with less effort, then it worked, okay? Which I feel. So yay me. I hope that worked for you. Always welcome to send any feedback, write me any questions, check out the other videos. Of course, please do subscribe, which I don't normally say. God, it's taken me 2 years to say please subscribe, and keep enjoying movement, stay fit, stay healthy, and keep smiling. Thanks. Bye.